From WYSP, I'm Maureen Flaherty. Tonight on the show, our featured jazz artist will be Tom Scott and probably lean most heavily on his new album, which is called New York Connection. Be playing that for you throughout the evening. And of course, at midnight tonight, Coney Island Baby, the latest by Lou Reed. Midnight Tonight with Sonny Fox. Drexel University is helping to celebrate the bicentennial with a weekly listing of musical, theatrical, and lecture presentations. And they ask you to give a call to 895-2952. For information on all Electric Factory concert shows, phone Love 222. WYSP and a new band called Paris. Nazarene from a new three-man band, Paris, and their first album called Paris. Coming up Saturday night at midnight in the Classic Album Hour, we're going to do Tommy by the Who for you. That'll be the whole thing Saturday night, right here on 94. WYSP and our featured jazz artist tonight, Tom Scott, along with the LA Express. WYSP and Donovan with Sunshine Superman, and also our featured jazz artist tonight, Tom Scott, and the album done along with the LA Express, featuring two members of the Crusaders, actually, Joe Sample and Larry Carlton, who's playing guitar. Thing called Sneaking in the Back. Coming up at midnight tonight, we're going to have the latest from Lou Reed, an album called Coney Island Baby, and we'll do the whole thing for you in the Midnight Album Hour tonight. Philadelphia's environment, this weather forecast has really gotten lengthy. I'll tell you the highlights of it all. Periods of snow or freezing rain for tonight, and possible snow accumulations 1 to 2 inches in Center City, and perhaps 2 to 4 inches in northern and western suburbs. The lows overnight down in the mid-20s, and things should clear up a bit by tomorrow with highs in the upper 20s and low 30s. Now have some sleet falling in Center City, and it's 24 degrees. As varied and delightful as the forms of love, these are the secrets of the Pleasure Chest, a warm and open boutique devoted to the art of love. The Pleasure Chest is a treasure chest of the exotic and the erotic, where the only limit is your own sensuality, your own imagination. Today, discover the Pleasure Chest and maybe yourself. The Pleasure Chest, Love Boutique and Erotica, 2039 Walnut Street in Center City. Try their Kama Sutra massage creams and receive a free gift with every purchase of $3 or more. WYSP and Jimi Hendrix. Rolling Stones from WYSP, Sympathy for the Devil. And opening up the set, Jimi Hendrix from the Crash Landing album with Stone Free Again. It's the all-new comedy weekend starting Saturday morning at 6 a.m. It's putting together the best in music and comedy, and it's all weekend long, every weekend, only on 94. Van Morrison, his band, and the Street Choir with Blue Money from WYSP. Hopefully a new album from Van Morrison by the summertime, if all things go well. And also the Marshall Tucker Band with Can't You See. How you doing tonight? I'm Maureen Flaherty, and the show tonight will be featuring the music of the Jazz Crusaders, one of the longest-standing jazz bands around. Actually got together back in '53, and they're still putting out albums now. And of course, at midnight tonight, the long-awaited second album from Phoebe Snow called Second Childhood. That'll be along with Sonny Fox at midnight tonight. If you're new in town and you want to find out what's going on in Philadelphia, well, there's a number to call, and it's 864-1990. And for special bicentennial information, dial 574-1776.
There is a horror.
WYSP and The Who, by numbers. They did really well in our first annual Philadelphia Rock Music Poll, coming out number 3 in the Best Group category. And if you want a copy of that, it does appear in the Drummer, or you can stop by our stations here, downtown Center City, Philly, in Suburban Station, and get a copy. Maybe you laid some bets on all of that or whatever, but it is available now. Folks like Dave Brubeck, John Coltrane, Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, all of those can be heard on All That Jazz, which is a new feature program from 94 and is every Saturday night, following the Classic Album Hour, All That Jazz. WYSP and Michael Murphy from Blue Sky Night Thunder. Tune's called Carolina in the Pines. The Crusaders, It's Too Late. Carole King from WYSP on her Tapestry album, and coming in were the Crusaders, our featured jazz group tonight. They've more or less dropped the term or the name Jazz Crusaders, and as of late have just been calling themselves the Crusaders. That's on their latest album, Chain Reaction, and the tune Mellow Out. At midnight tonight, it will be the new Phoebe Snow album, Second Childhood, and we'll do the whole thing for you in the Midnight Album Hour, along with Sonny Fox. And Philadelphia's environment, fair and cold for tonight. Lows expected as low as 15 degrees. Some cloudiness and not quite so cold for tomorrow with a high of near 40. Now 22 degrees in Center City. WYSP and Jethro Tull from their stand-up album. WYSP, I'm Maureen Flaherty, coming up tomorrow morning with Matt in the morning between the old hours of 6 and 10 a.m. It'll be the music of Carole King right here at 94. This is David Bowie on his new album Station to Station. TVC 15. WYSP and Loggins and Messina on their new album, My Lady, My Love, the tune, and Phoebe Snow with Poetry Man. She's going to be featured with her new album, Second Childhood, in our Midnight Album Hour tonight, along with Sonny Fox. If you've applied for unemployment compensation but you're not receiving your check, or maybe you're not getting the proper amount, all you have to do is contact the Committee for Full Employment, and their number is 842-9188. Tickets for Peter Frampton February 19th and 20th at the Tower Theater are on sale now. WYSP and the Youngbloods from their album Elephant Mountain. WYSP and Seals and Crofts with the title tune from the Summer Breeze album, and also the Youngbloods with Darkness, Darkness. I'm Maureen Flaherty. Herb Denenberg hosts Consumers Corner this Sunday morning as always, and you are invited to call in and add your opinion about whatever they're talking about. That's this Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on Consumers Corner. WYSP and Bruce Springsteen. She's the One. WYSP and the Crusaders on their Southern Comfort album. WYSP and Bachman Turner Overdrive on their Not Fragile album with Roll On Down the Highway, and coming in Stomp and Buck Dance, which is from our featured jazz group tonight, the Crusaders, and on their Southern Comfort album. Really an amazing band. Got together in '53 in Houston, Texas. They formed a band called the Swingsters, and mainly the same people in the band to date. 3 members, actually, Joe Sample and Wilton Felder and Larry Carlton, who plays guitars for the band, are on the new Joni Mitchell album. Probably heard them and didn't know it. I didn't know it until a couple of days ago when I was looking around. Tonight in the Midnight Album Hour will be the new album from Phoebe Snow. It's called Second Childhood, and we'll do the whole thing for you at midnight tonight. Philadelphia's environment, fair and cold for tonight, a low of about 15, some cloudy skies, and not quite so cold for tomorrow. Highs getting up as warm as 40, and now down to 21 degrees in Center City. WYSP and Bonnie Raitt from her latest album called Home Plate. WYSP and Argent on their All Together Now album, and Bonnie Raitt with Run Like a Thief, J.D. Souther composition. Matt in the Morning, 6 to 10 tomorrow morning, is going to feature the music of Carole King, and that's right here at 94. Coming up real close now at midnight, it'll be the new Phoebe Snow album called Second Childhood.